I have a friend, and our friendship goes back to high school, and we haven't seen each other for a long time. All of a sudden, I was like, oh my God, I really miss him. Let me give him a call or something. I called him, and he didn't respond. And I texted him on Instagram, and after a couple of days, he responded me. He replied to me and said, I came to America. I have immigrated to America. And didn't you see me on Instagram? I published a story about it. Anyways, okay, the deal is that he announced this news if like it is some sort of a big accomplishment, and I have been thinking about this ever since. Is immigration some sort of accomplishment, or it's just the beginning of a whole new story? This is NIPA Podcast, and welcome to NIPA Podcast. Episode 1. Is immigration an accomplishment? Go. Immigration has strengthened us. We all came from other places, and that is the story of our success. Barack Obama, a part of his speech on 20th November 2014 about American immigration laws. Archive, the White House. Immigration might bring you a moment of peace, but it will obviously separate you from your roots and will leave you in Rowan. Sadiq Hedayat, a part of his personal letters to his friends when he was in France. We are a nation of immigrants. Our variety is our old story as well as our power source for future. John F. Kennedy, a part of his book, A Nation of Immigrants, written by himself, published in 1958. If you leave a house, it doesn't belong to you anymore. Immigrating is escaping from the reality, not facing it. Arthur Schopenhauer, the German philosopher, a part of his personal notes. Okay, now we got a big question. Is staying or living? Let's think about it. One word of answer. Yes or no? In a German podcast called At Eye Level, and I swear to God, I tried my best to say it in German, but I couldn't, unfortunately. Anyways, it is representing four different aspects of immigrating. And considering these four things and try to compare them can help us a lot to make a good decision about this vital issue. The first aspect to consider will be the attraction of destination, which means the reasons I need to go to that city or country. Second of all, the repulsion of the origin, means the reasons I need to leave where I am. Third of all, the repulsion of the destination, means the reasons I don't want to immigrate to that specific destination. And last but not least, the attraction of the origin, means the reasons to stay where I am. And then they're talking about the FOMO, the fear of missing out. These immigration agencies have created something like, let's go, let's immigrate. You're going to guarantee your future, your children's future. Everything's going to be all right, and such things. And this issue is real when we think about it. This FOMO that they're creating has impacted us a lot. And as a result, if anyone asks a youngster in Iran what you want to do in future, 90% of them will definitely answer, we want to live in Iran. And if they're asked where, they'll say anywhere except Iran. Anyways, let's get back to our four aspects of immigration. The attraction of the destination, the repulsion of the origin, the repulsion of the destination, and the attraction of the origin. Frank Josh, the podcaster, the German podcaster, explains that if the total sum of the attraction of the destination and the repulsion of the origin is higher than the sum of the repulsion of the destination and the attraction of the origin. So immigrating is completely rational. Let's pay attention. He says it is rational, not emotional. Anyways, the vice versa situation exists as well, obviously. And in that scenario, as a result, staying is rational, not immigrating. Now, with all these considerations, is staying rational or living? If you want to immigrate, you must think of these four aspects clearly and completely, or even write them down to be able to compare them better. There is a Japanese theory called the circle society, and it is orientated towards the ikigai, which is one of the biggest concepts I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, I don't want to explain about ikigai, I don't want to talk about it. Let's get back to the circle society. The theory. Practically, it is explaining that each individual as a part of the society, each person, in the society of the family, in the society of friends, city, country, or any other sort of societies, is some sort of a circle with different diameters, but with the same center. Let me give you an example to understand the situation better, to understand this theory better. For instance, we have a person with high social status. So this person, this individual as a part of the society is a circle with bigger diameter compared to another individual with less power and lower social status. Then again, all the circles have the same center. It is actually a cool view of unity, but this is not what we want to talk about. In this theory, when a person is born, is actually a circle with a diameter near to zero. Sounds logical, huh? The person doesn't have any sort of experience. That about that. Let's continue another discussion in parallel. An article named The Psychology of Immigration, Theory to Execution. By the way, you can find this article easily when you Google it. The article has expanded an idea a lot. And what is this idea? Immigrating equals to rebirth. And God knows this is completely correct. Okay, so far so good. But it gets dark when we put together this idea with the circle society theory. How? Let me explain more. I remember I was 18 or 19 years old when the University of Bologna accepted me, and that was when I immigrated for the first time. Yes, it was a new start, a new life with a lot of excitement and stress. And I saw myself completely reborn. I mean, circle with diameter near to zero. I was just born in Italy, but everyone expected me to treat like a 19-year-old. Now, how to play the game? I was weak and powerless, and I needed support, and no one could understand me. Imagine a little baby tries to survive. It was a great experience. I don't want to deny it, no, but I realized it was only the beginning. Thank you so much for listening. I would like to appreciate our team, our professional and cool NIPA team, for everything they've done for this episode. And in this podcast, we try to study the daily challenges and struggles for our own generation and see what's going on, really. You could listen to us on our own website, nipa.academy, nipa.academy. And also, we will be delighted if you follow us on social platforms. It is an honor. You can find the links and resources on the description in this episode. And take care in these strange days. Cheers. Go.